Hello, YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. I hope you're all doing quite well. Got some more pickups here. I'm going to show them before I head off to the store. But that, of course, is I picked up a copy of Bewitched on the PSP UMD movie. It's actually good quality for the said device. It's really not that bad. I actually thought this movie was actually quite decent as well. So I was reading the back of this just now, including sex, drug references, and partial nudity. Ooh, do. Show me some skin. But yeah, it is a decent movie. Next is actually a game you're probably gonna think, why the hell did you buy that, Danny? Well, here's the reason why. It actually looks pretty good. I've never actually played this one myself. But, however, it came with a manual, which was pretty good. That, of course, is Championship Bowling for the NES. The cartridge is in fantastic shape. Looks like it's barely been used at all. Probably like once or twice in its entire lifetime. But, it came with the manual. It's from Romstar, which is also very interesting as well. How this manual set up, it's set up like this. So you kind of got that whole calendar-like bit here, and the guide is really easy to read. It gives you very good instruction on what to do, or how to operate, as they say. But, I mean, it explains everything very well. The cartoonish illustrations on here are pretty nice, too. It's printed in Japan, which is quite interesting, too. Basically, it's a bowling game, kind of like the arcades. You remember the, you just kind of throw it down the lane. And so they also have the colors here, which is pink is like 7 pounds, 15 pounds for the green, blue is 13 pounds. Identical to bowling, because most balls which are pink, usually dedicated towards little girls or kids, or women, I don't know, or guys who cannot throw a fucking ball. I don't know at this point, but it's going to be interesting to try out, say the least. So they pretty much give you little tips and pointers and all that, and how to throw the ball, depending on what your character is left or right-handed. Little pointers. Really good manual. I mean, I'm actually impressed on how much detail this actually goes into with a bowling game. Some people are going to think it's boring, but honestly, it's arcadesy based bowling game. So, I mean, if you find this in the wild, definitely pick it up. I mean, I tried this in the past, like once, and it was actually, I thought it was fun. It has 4 players, so if you have like friends or whatever, you can get a multi-tap. You can play 4 players with each other, and so you can beat each other's ass in this game. Again, very fun, I think, if I remember correctly. So the next game I got here was really cheap. It was Dynasty Warriors 5, and the main reason why I got this, because it's a fucking Dynasty Warriors game. Come on, you know why. But if I remember correctly, I think this one was backwards compatible with the Xbox 360. I can't remember. It probably isn't, but got this really cheap. It came complete. The disc, which I never checked yet, a little bit scuffed up, like a little bit of scuff right there. But you know, it's probably not going to be unplayable. It's going to be very playable, as the auction said anyway. Comes with the Coyote reference card here, so you can say the game sucks, blah blah blah, fuck yourself, and then you mail it in, and they don't give you nothing for it at all. You just kind of give them input for absolutely no reason, even though the internet around this time was, you know, pretty fruitful, so you don't really need to send a damn pamphlet in to tell them how much you just stay in their game, or if you actually like their game. This roster was, I think it was like, what was it, 18 characters you can play as total? Yeah, it was like 18 characters total, and a pretty detailed, colorful manual, so that's pretty nice. My phone's ringing, so that means I have to go soon. But, yeah, it's a pretty nice good manual. I like this. It explains everything very well, so if you need tips or pointers for a game, you just bash a button repeatedly and run around and do objectives, you know. There you go. So, there's that. And the last game I got here, which was pretty interesting, I'd have to say the least, but I don't understand why actually this person threw this manual in here, but you'll see in a minute, because it's like the wrong game. That is, of course, Code Veronica X, or Resident Evil Code Veronica X. and it includes a demo of Devil May Cry 1. Now, you'll see what the hell I'm talking about here with the manual thing. So, wanted to play this. I was very curious because I've played this in the past already, completed it, but I wanted to play it again and see what it was like on the PS2 because I've never seen the PS2 format of this one. The Dreamcast one was pretty good. I thought it was an alright game. It wasn't the most best Resident Evil in the world, but it was certainly a good one. So, here's what I'm talking about. It came with this manual, which I don't understand fucking why. So it's just a spare manual as far as I'm concerned. But at least if I find a copy in the wild that has release this game right here, Devil May Cry 2, I'll be all set. But it comes with both the demo and the actual game, so or the actual game right there and the demo on the back. So I'm very happy. Comes with the manual too, so really good condition. It's a little worn out because obviously the game's a little bit old and these cases get their asses beat over time, and this is kind of a hefty case. But what can you do? I got it cheap. Plus I thought the game was alright, so that's why I bought it. But anyway, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed this video. I have to get going now before I get buzzed again on my phone. So yeah, take care.